guess we're gonna do another one just to show you guys. Alright guys, so got the other car back in the garage. It's been sitting outside while I was doing the 240, and I was a little nervous that since it's been like 3 weeks of rain so far, that we might have an issue with the car. We have an issue with the car now, so it's not a big deal. The engine's gonna come out regardless to get rebalanced and then to put the dry sump on it. But it sucks. Hopefully there's something really wrong with it. All I can tell is that this thing got full of water. I covered the throttle bodies, but somehow like probably condensation or whatever got into the engine, and it kind of screwed it a little bit. So you can see I got the intakes and headers out of the car. That setup was like looks really good. The issue we're having is if you look down here, right there, that's not supposed to be there. So start looking through the engine. Don't look at that yet. Front, really good. Middle, really good. Back, not so good. So somehow only the rear engine got water in it, and it sat for about 2 weeks. And when you see that shit come out of your engine, that is not good. So I do have a lot of things to do on this car, which I don't want this to stop me from doing it. It kind of sucks. I mean, it's a $30,000 engine. If you think about it, it's not a cheap engine. It is what it is. I needed space to get the other car and to work on it, so I don't have a shop. I just have a garage. So I kind of knew it was a risk putting the car outside. Can't do shit about it. Let's just hope for the best. Shitty start of the video, but it'll get better from here on. All right, guys, made it to Virginia. Now comes a little side quest that I have. So in the back of the truck is something I brought for Mike to help me out a little bit because I'm an idiot. I left my shit get water in it. So about to load the engine, have Mike look at it and see how stupid I was for letting this thing get water in it. So back there behind all the fishy stuff, I don't know if you can see it down there, it's a 20B. So got a little shit, get the 20B out, put it in the stand, look at it real quick, not look at it too much because we still have a lot of shit to do. And this week we'll take it apart, rebalance it. We needed to rebalance the engine regardless because it had bad balancing. So rebalance it, clean up everything, make sure it's 110%, put it back together, and hopefully this time I actually get it done. Because last time we built the engine, me and him, I sat for 3 years. We haven't done shit with the car, so I need to get on top of this engine and get it done.
Now me and the mad scientist gonna have to pull this thing out and rebuild it.
How bad did I fuck it up?
I don't know. Looks pretty fucking shitty. Not fun, but still, whatever.
Not a bad way to ruin a $30,000 engine.
Right?
You disappointed a little bit?
Nah, it's expected.
Before I head back to Florida, I'm gonna help Mike out real quick with his cars. He's putting together his own drift car, and I thought since I used the shop, I might as well help him out a little quickly and do some fat work for him. So he went ahead and ordered some parts to do the work in the car, and we're about to get to it.
Just easy work. We gotta weld these on and pretty much out of a core make a V-mount for this car.
Vibrant intercooler core, vibrant
intakes.
Super easy to do. You just gotta make this engine be pretty. So it'll be super simple. It's gonna go from the turbo straight to the intercooler through the throttle body.
I'm gonna use the HD cams too.
Yeah, so Mike, damn. God, you got it like that.
You know what I'm saying?
So about to turn the welder on, start melting some metal, and then show you guys how it looks afterwards. So when you order from Vibrant, this is basically what you get. It's a pre-bent end tank, and it's notch. So you see it has but it has notches on it. That way it interlocks to where it's supposed to sit at. Like that. Let's see, come on, one-handed. That way you don't have to hold it, you just weld it. So I'm gonna go ahead and tack weld this. Do the same to the other side. Tack weld on here, and once it's basically done, You can put it in the car and weld the bunks on the top to hold the intercooler in place. That's the plan, right?
Yep. I'm gonna final mount the intake so it's tight, that way things don't shift, because this is an REW intake, so it's gonna run an adapter. It's gonna space it out a little bit to the right side of the car. So I need to put this adapter on first, that way we can do that side also. Way easier.
So simple, super easy to use. Just gotta tack weld it to here now and do the other side. So one done. Now do the other side. So all tack welded up. I'm probably gonna have to weld these joints first to then be able to weld the bunks that hold the intercooler in place. So right there. So I gotta weld those. The problem is that this needs to be welded first. That way we don't have like a gap in the weld. So it's gonna weld this, weld the top, put the bunks on, weld the bunks, and then weld the whole intercooler. And then afterwards make the holes to do the piping. So a little behind the scenes. What are you doing, Mike?
The radiator stand.
Yeah, your intercooler stand.
Intercooler stand, yeah.
So everything's marked, it's leveled, centered. So Mike's gonna sit in there while I just do a little quick tack weld. Go down a little, right there. Oh, that was hot.
No, you did not.
I just did look. You smell it? Feel like fucking cracklings. Learning lesson, kids. Don't touch hot stuff. And Mike, we need to the ER now, man.
Yep.
Yeah, in a couple days. Yeah, in a couple days it'll go away. So.
I just grabbed it too.
Oh, you got that too? Yeah. Damn, man, you're an idiot like me. Intercooler is mounted. That's already marked. It's gonna go right there. On the other side, the wastegate's already marked. So the wastegate's going.
Blow up.
Yeah, so the blow up valve is going down here. Sorry, I'm tired. The last thing that I want to do, which I'm arguing with Mike about, is that this right here, to me, staying out way too high. It's pointing up. It might be due to the fact that we do have a spacer right here. So I think while he goes away to do something, I'm probably just gonna cut this right here, angle it down, and then we have a nicer bend to the intercooler. Mike's against it, but I'm still gonna do it.
Nah, because let me get the 45.
Yeah, see? It's too high. Look how high the pipe is. The pipe's literally sticking out of the fucking fender. Put it back again. Yeah, see? Look how high, that's like way, nah. It needs to get cut, Mike.
No, it doesn't.
If you look at it from over here, it's literally past the fender line. Go do what you need to do, and you come back and it's gonna be done. What's the new plan?
change the elbow.
Oh, go back to the gritty. It might have a nicer angle, and the pipe won't be sticking out of the fenders. It's hard to build a car with a hood, right?
Yeah, pretty much. So this one's gonna have an angle though, to the side.
Big difference.
Yeah, but you gotta cut this off.
Yeah, it don't matter, but I'm saying like it's
Height-wise?
way lower.
Yeah.
Alright, so cut the lip out of it. I weld this on it straight, and then we can start mocking up the piping for the intercooler. Yeah, we literally got Old Faithful putting in work. So we had this machine for about like 5 to 6 years, and let me see if we can get that thing zoom in. This thing still gets down. I literally learned it with this machine. If anyone's against the welding, literally not a bad machine to learn how to weld. You have to finesse some things a little bit. Like for instance, to weld this stick of aluminum, you have to preheat it a lot and basically run it almost full. They're not bad. I like it. The only thing is that don't push it too hard. I pushed mine too hard and burnt it. But for a learning welder, cannot beat it. This thing's already tacked up. That pipe's already tacked up. Down here you have the one for the blow-off valve. Now this is done, so you can mark where to cut the pipe for the intercooler. After everything's basically tack welded, they take it out, fully welded, and the V-mount's pretty much done. It is the weekend. I'm basically trading Mike work for work. He's gonna help me out with a little project I have going on, and in return, I'm doing this for him. And that's basically the plan for today. Just help him out, knock a bunch of shit out before I leave, and then get some of my stuff work done, and then come back in a couple weeks to do the same thing again. All right, so this is what we came up with. Super simple bend, nothing crazy. So it looks really clean. That's tack welded. This is tack welded down here. So we're gonna mark now here. Tack weld that. After that, V-mount's done pretty much. I mean the intercooler part is done. Looks super clean. Is it mochi spec or not? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Coming out.
Yeah, so tacked up, ready to get welded. Still has plenty of clearance. That comes the fun part, which is welding everything. Welding everything, which probably take like about an hour. You like it?
Oh yeah, it's coming together. It's exactly how I envision it. Sick ass V-mount. It's taking a lot from your old setup, how it was, the V-mount down there and stuff, so I really like how that was.
So Mike was busy. Then here sweating off, welding the intercooler. This side's done, completely welded. Now I'm doing this side. You see, coming out pretty good. We're gonna show you guys me finishing this off now, since Mike has a little bit of time now.
Is this your best intercooler ever?
Yeah, good for you. I ain't going nowhere.
Custom V-mount coming soon?
Nah. So here's a completed core. Just gotta drill the holes now. Punch out 2 holes, actually 3 holes. So punch out 3 holes, and we'll be ready to go. We're not just gonna bolt it on. We don't need to make the holes yet. We just have to do a lot of work on the car. So it's easier to keep them closed and keep the intercooler clean. Just gonna mount it up. Get a cool picture for the gram, right?
Yep.
Fucking boomer. Don't ask me for a Christmas gift, man.
Hardest FC. Right here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nah, the hardest FC is the black one. Just gonna live forever in our memories.
Hardest YFC. Yep. It's gonna rip half bridge. RX-8 rotors. Balanced by us. RE intake.
I thought RX-8 rotors don't work.
No, they just blow up at 600 horsepower. So we're gonna keep it a little under that.
Yeah, well, for torque, RC rotors.
Yeah, it's gonna make it. All right, we're gonna call Jimmy Oaks because this is the hardest white FC. Look, we're gonna show you the hardest white FC.
Yeah, it bricked up.
The hardest white FC.
Nah, I'm gonna show you the hardest one.
Nah, look at the hardest, bro.
Nah, hold up.
Look at this V mount, bro. Look, yo, get that thing's 5 different colors.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Look at it, bro. Look at it.
Look at it, bro.
Nah, look at it.
You compare the
look at
pipes.
it.
No, yeah, look at
You
it.
lost me with the
Get spoon over here.
Yeah, Colette left her intake at your shop.
Yo, chill. That's my intake. You see these clamps? You see this clamps? Ignore that little. Bro, do you see a harness on this thing? It don't even have a brake booster. Look at that.
I feel bad because you FaceTimed us for us to be like, damn, that looks cool, and we're just chirping you the whole
Nah, we call you to talk shit. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. No, obviously.
Hey, if you fucking toot my horn, I'll unfriend you.
Yeah, tell them, look, we got the same wheels. Show them the same wheels. Look.
Oh yeah, show me your wheels.
Bro, you got the how you doing?
Hey, show me them reps.
The reps?
The reps, well, it looks like my FC 3 years ago.
The Heritage. These are
Damn.
the Heritage 03s.
That hardware scratched.
Hey, hold up, I want that.
Huh?
Hold up, I'm gonna show Jimmy a picture real quick.
Who did it first? Show him the tag, the
Oh, the
timestamp,
timestamp?
the timestamp.
Shit.
Nah, bro. You're
2019.
goated. I know, you're goated. That's common knowledge. That's
Okay.
That's a rhetorical question.
Hey, when Jimmy,
Wait, yo, they're coming from my boy's neck though. Those are nice wheels still.
How do you disrespect your brother and let him put wheels like that on his car?
I gave them to him. This is his birthday gift.
damn, damn.
You can do good, but not as good as me. That's what you
Ah,
said there.
man.
Hey, get that shit painted.
Yeah, actually, we got the 34 done, so Spoon's gonna do the kit next.
Yeah, I hope you like your FC because I'm gonna fuck it up with this one.
What? With the white one?
Yeah, I'm gonna come put white on white crime.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
We get done together. You don't want the smoke though.
And if we rub paint, both cars are white.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Yeah, that's a good logic.
Now that we're done with this, we can go tackle the 20B.
middle one's got some, but not so much. The back one's got a lot of rust, but it's all surface
kind of
stuff.
had like this much water in it.
Just puddled.
Yeah.
So all the seals are loose, so it didn't lose compression.
Yeah, because it didn't sound bad. It didn't sound
But
that bad.
regardless, this can get cleaned up. Inspect the seals. Looking at them, there's no pits on them, so we should be good to reuse everything. It doesn't look like it sat for a long time, so Apex seals just have surface stuff, nothing crazy. So you just gotta clean it. The plates are good, no damage to the plates. So we have this one right here. That's just staining, but no rust. And same thing with this one, just no rust, no pitting. Everything should be good to put together tomorrow. The only thing we have to do is verify the balancing, because we've been having a lot of issues with the shop that used to balance for us. So verify the balance is good. If it isn't, correct it, put it back together, and put it back in the car and get it running. I know one of your biggest reasons for not getting this car running was because it was balanced by the other shop that we had a lot of engines fail from. So we'll verify it, fix it, and you can get that FD running.
It's already too late. It's late about like almost 7 o'clock at night, so we are done for the day. Gotta come back tomorrow early, clean everything, and get it ready for balancing and assembly. And like Mike said, one of the biggest reasons why I didn't want to run the engine was because I knew it was gonna get hurt at the RPMs I'm planning on running the car at. So this gives me a reason to not have any more excuses to get the car running. That's the plan. Get the engine back in the car, figure out all I need to get the car running, and start making some braps.